Seth!
What brings you, princess?
How fare you, Seth? Ever since the castle fell, you have been protecting me, despite your own injuries.
Would that I could have served you better, my lady. You were not meant to see such things. But my wound is closed up, and it does not affect my lance arm.
Wait, show it to me. Look, the wound is closed, but it is not yet fully healed.
What made you think of this, my lady?
Your fighting is as superb as ever, Seth. But when you raise your lance, I see a flicker of pain in your face, as if you were merely enduring it. But it only lasts a moment. Perhaps it's all just my imagination.
Your Highness, please put your mind at ease. My wound is healed. There is no reason to worry.
I would that were so, Seth. Please, do not overextend yourself. I beg this of you. Without you, I may not be able to continue this quest.
You praise me too much, my lady.
Ugh! Ha! What do you think?
Your sword arm is magnificent, my lady. You have improved yet again.
Thank you. It's only because I know my brother will scold me if I do not practice every day. But I still am nowhere near your level of skill, Seth. My lady, I hardly think. Perhaps next time you could spar with me and help me learn some technique. The basics I've learned from my brother all apply to skills with the spear. If I could learn the sword techniques of the Knights of Verneas, then perhaps I could be even stronger. I would be of greater help to you on the battlefield.
Yes, but... Princess Eirika, I think you should stay away from the front lines. You are of the royal family of Verneas. Please, leave the fighting to me.
Still, how can I just watch from afar while others risk their lives for me? I cannot rely on you always. I must learn to protect myself. So please, continue to observe as I practice.
Princess Eirika.
Seth, do you have a moment? Could you help me practice a bit right now?
Princess Eirika, before I do, there is something I must say to you.
Yes? What is it?
Please forgive my rudeness. Princess, I am merely your subject. Recently you have been too close to me. It is not becoming of noble of a Verneas to fraternize in this way with your subjects.
Oh, but It's just that your wound is not yet... I was merely...
It's true, the wound I received the day our castle fell is not yet healed. Perhaps it will afflict me to the end of my life. But it would be a mistake to assume you owe me a debt for this wound. This thought should not rest beneath the crown you soon must wear.
But still, you suffered for me.
Lady Eirika, you are a noble of Verneas. The nobility should not favor one subject over another. How can they maintain their fealty if you treat one so differently? You may have to forego such attachments just to defend your country. There will be times when victory in battle demands a sacrifice. If you cannot send your men to die, then you are not fit to rule.
I understand. Seth, you are correct. I had forgotten my place, and I had forgotten my duty. Please forgive me. That night, we fled from the soldiers of Grotto. You held me tight, keeping me safe from the enemy's blades. Perhaps I did feel something more for you then. But it was improper for a queen of Verneas. And with my father dead, I suppose that is my station. I am queen, and you are a knight in my service. If I do not keep this in mind, then I will never be able to rebuild our kingdom. I thank you for your understanding, my lady. Now, if you will excuse me. Princess Eirika, if you would allow me to say one more thing. Seth, that night, I felt what you felt. When I held you in my arms as we rode into the night. It was the first time since I was knighted that I forgot my duty. I thought of you not as my queen, but rather as someone I wanted to protect from all harm. I wanted to leave everything behind, to take you far away to some place where we could be together. Those were my thoughts. Seth, please forgive me. I swear to you that I will never again forget my duty in that way. Now please excuse me. When I see you next, it will be as a knight of Verneas, and I will lay down my life to protect my queen. Seth. Vanessa, are you alright? Prince Ennis, yes, I'm fine. I'm glad you are fine, sir. Good, Vanessa. Your contributions to this war, and also to Freelia as a whole, have been very valuable. Thank you for your kind words, sir. I was so worried when a messenger from Carsino told us you were in danger. I worried for your safety. Nothing is going to happen to me. It's still very strange to me that you are grown up and worry about me now. When you first joined the Knights, you were just a girl. You've really grown, Vanessa. Well, I'm still learning. You are a great knight now. I'm counting on you, Vanessa. Yes, I'll protect you at any cost. Ha ha ha. Vanessa, you don't need to protect me. It's the other way around. As the Prince of Freelia, I have the duty to protect you. Oh yes, I didn't mean to offend. Pshaw, but remember, I'm counting on you. Thank you, Prince. Your skills are so polished now, I bet you could shoot down a drop of rain. You flatter me, Vanessa, but my skills aren't quite there yet. But I've noticed that you have improved quite a bit since this war started. Oh, thank you, sir. You make me a confident in battle. Me? Oh, yes, you, with such a skilled knight at my side. I feel secure and can be my best in battle. Oh. Besides, yes? I can always sense you trying to protect me at any cost. Normally I don't need any help, but you are the exception. I'm grateful for your help. Thank you very much. It is my duty to protect you at any cost. Ha ha ha. Your duty, huh? That's fine, Vanessa. No need to worry about risking your life. I'm pretty unstoppable with you beside me. You'll have to use a spatula to peel me off your side. What's wrong? You're spacing out. I'm sorry, Prince Ennis. Watching you shoot that arrow reminded me of something. What's that? The time you demonstrated your archery skills at the king's birthday ceremony. You shot 3 arrows simultaneously and hit 3 different targets. I was so impressed, I still remember that moment like it was yesterday. Well, even though there were 3 targets, they were only about an arm length apart. It wasn't like shooting 3 enemies in battle. It's only an exhibition trick. Even so, you couldn't have done it without a strong accuracy and concentration. It made a very strong impression on me. I've admired your skills ever since then. Vanessa, was it my skills you were admiring? Or was it me? What? Just kidding. Kind of. But I'm impressed you remembered it. I'd forgotten until just now. I have always been watching you and always been admiring you. I hope that doesn't sound too creepy. I don't know what to say. I've always known you as a knight. A great knight, in fact. But when this war is over, I would like to get to know the other side of you, the woman. Yes, let's go, Vanessa. Don't ever leave my side from now on. Don't worry, Prince Ennis. I would follow you anywhere. May I help you? Saleh, wherever we go, you're always at my side. Don't you ever do anything you want to do? I came from Caer Pelin. I have been entrusted with the honor of being your escort. Protecting you, Great Dragon, gives my life meaning. Great Dragon, please, there's no need to call me that. My father is the Great One. I've done nothing. I'm not great at all. It is true, Great Dragon, that your exalted father once saved mankind. On that day, so long ago, he shielded us from evil. He is our true savior. However, mankind has forgotten that most sacred debt we owe him. I do, as we must all, what I can to atone for that crime of neglect. Great Dragon, does my presence bother you? If it does, please do not hesitate to tell me. I would remove myself at once and not bother you again until needed. It's fine. Do whatever pleases you. Thank you. Yes? There's something I wanted to ask. You're from Caer Pelin. Do you know if my father has ever visited your village? He has. I myself has never seen his noble personage. However, I once have heard that Dara met him once when she was young. Some monsters had wandered into Caer Pelin and the Great Dragon saved us. Really? I wonder why my father chose to help you. That I cannot guess. We poor humans cannot hope to grasp the thinking of the great dragon. My father has dedicated his life to protecting humans. For the longest time, I could not fathom why he would do this. But now, after spending time with all of you, I begin to understand how he felt. Great Dragon. I'm sure that I will continue to fight as he did for all humanity. I am truly grateful that you feel that way, Great Dragon. Great Dragon. I know I'm being rude, but I have a favor to ask. What is it? Would you please come to our village? To Kerpelin? But Dara and the other villagers would be overjoyed to see you. The village is quite spare, but we would do our best to entertain you. You could stay for as long as you wanted. Saleh, you made that request on my behalf, didn't you? No, not at all. I apologize. I have been disrespectful. No, I am pleased. However, I doubt I should stay too long. Why is that? It's because I'm a dragon. My father explained it to me. We are both human and monster. And because we are both, we are also neither. We have the power of dragons, therefore we cannot live together with humans. We have the hearts of humans, therefore we do not belong with monsters. We are outcasts in this world, never a part of either community. And so we live our lives alone, never to be understood by anyone. But there are humans whose actions make them monsters in the eyes of others. I do not think of you as such when there are many more worse monsters among my own kind. Regardless, I believe the villagers would be most pleased to have you visit. Saleh, thank you. Your words have cheered me up a little. Please wait for my answer. When all this is finished, when peace returns, I'll give you my answer then. I understand. And when I do return to Darkling Woods, I will not be sad, because of the time I've spent with you, the memories you've given me. I shall not be lonely. I shall never feel like an outcast again. Lady Myrrh. Ah, Eirika! Shall we ride together for a while? Tana, you seem well. And yes, I'd appreciate the company. I feel I should apologize. I'm afraid I haven't been very much help to you, Eirika. To be honest, I'm still in training and not quite battle-ready. Perhaps you'd fare better if I were not traveling with you. Tana, that's not true at all. You've been a great help to us. I have seen you in action. I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Eirika. I feel so foolish now. Why is that? I look on you as an older sister, Eirika. And yet, even though we're the same age, you seem much more mature. Hardly. It is you who even gave me the courage to leave the castle. I wanted to be out on my own, like you, to pattern my life after yours. I'm simply glad that we're friends. Me too, Tana. I'm glad you came. You helped to remind me of the better times. Oh, brother. I'm gonna get you for this, brother. What's wrong, Tana? Has something happened to Ennis? My brother is so cruel. Listen to what he said to me. He told me that I was just in everyone's way. He said I should just go back to home to Freelia. Oh dear. I'm so depressed. He's always like that too. He just makes fun of me and insults me and teases me. I hate him so much. Tana, your brother is a strange way of showing his concern. But he is concerned about you. You can see that, can't you? Yes, but even my brother gets angry at me when I put myself at risk, even for a good cause. Your brother is harsh and rough of speech, but he doesn't want you to get hurt. Well, I suppose you're right. Why don't we speak to him later? I'll be right beside you. Ah, alright. But Eirika, I still envy you. Me? You and Ephraim are so close. You understand one another. It must be so nice. I wish my brother and I shared that kind of connection. Well, we are twins, you know. I think that makes us slightly different from normal siblings. But you two never fight or anything, do you? How do you two maintain such a close relationship? Well, isn't that normal for twins? Hey, you're Prince Ennis, aren't you? I'm Joshua, nice to meet you. I'm sure. Well, now that we know each other, let's say we play a quick game of chance, What are you planning on doing with that coin? We're gonna have a little wager. What else? If I'm going to fight alongside someone, I want to know him. And there's no better way to get to know someone than a friendly wager. So, what do you say to a starter bet of 1,000? Betting here? You can't be serious. Hey now, I always take gambling seriously. Always. Whether you live or die on the field often comes down to luck. Every fight, you're putting your life in someone else's hands. You should be glad to meet up with such a lucky guy. You may rely on luck, but I prefer raw skill. However, we might as well put your money where your mouth is. Now you're talking. Right, here we go. Heads or tails? What's your call? Tails. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, it's heads. Too bad, Your Highness, you lost. What? That's impossible. I saw... C'est la vie. Look closely, see? It's heads. That's strange. My eyes never fail me, but I could have sworn... There seems to be more to betting than meets the eye. Figure that out already? You're a quick study. Yeah. Let's try that again. I'll get it this time. Tails. Heads again. That's 10 losses in a row. I don't care. Next bet, double or nothing. Tails. Shouldn't you stop soon? Maybe you've got the cash back home, but you're on the road. And I'm willing to bet you're not carrying that much on you. No, keep going. I don't feel like quitting on a bad streak. Fine, fine. But then we call it quits? You've let me win enough, and I don't want you to bleed you dry. No, I won't let you leave, not while you're still ahead. Hurry up, we don't have the luxury of time here. What's that saying? The cooler the head, the hotter he bets? Something like that? And you seem pretty cool most of the time. I guess the old saying is true. Ephraim. Myrrh, I'm happy to see you. You're still so young. Don't push yourself too hard today, alright? I won't. I have a favor to ask. Do you have time for me? What is it, Myrrh? Don't be nervous, Myrrh. You can ask me anything. Ephraim, may I call you brother? What? Myrrh, what's come over you? I was watching you and Eirika together. You look so close. Of course we're close. She is my sister, after all. I envy her. I wish I had a brother like you. That's why I ask, even if just for this journey. Please be my brother. I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting you to ask anything like that. No? I'm sorry, I should have not asked. No, Myrrh, wait. I'm not saying no. So it's alright? Sure. Of course. If it'll make you happy. Yes, it does. I'll come speak with you again soon, brother. Oh my. Eirika, Myrrh? How can I say no to that look? I guess sisters are my weakness. Hello, big brother. Myrrh, don't you find that to be a little awkward? Is it? I mean, you're a dragon, correct? And if I'm right, you're also far older than I am. That's correct. So, should I be your big sister? Well, that doesn't seem right either. You look so much younger than I do. That would be odd. I am very old. Perhaps mother? I don't like grandmother. Let's not dwell on this. Sister will be fine. Well, did you have something you wanted to ask me? I did. You see, brother, I have a favor to ask of you. Yes? In the forest, I was always with my father. Even when I slept, he was there watching over me. Yes? So, brother, would you stay with me at night and watch over me? No. Myrrh, I understand your insecurity, but this is simply not acceptable. Especially when we are on the march. Oh, don't look so sad. When you see Eirika next, why don't you ask her? I'm sure she will agree. If you and I are brother and sister, then surely you and she are sisters too. How does that sound? Yes, I'll do that. Thank you, brother. Teacher! Oh, Ewan. You were practicing Valega, weren't you? To know the harmony of heaven and earth, body and spirit, right? Yes, you are correct. To contemplate oneself and... what was the rest? to contemplate the world and to envision all creation, thus to be enlightened. Oh, that's right. Doesn't it get to a bother finding a quiet place like this, though? Contemplation takes time, Ewan. It doesn't matter where, so long as you do it. Oh. Well, if Eirika is an important part of Caer Palin's culture and history, I think I might give it a try. Really? And I wonder how many days you'll last at that. Heh, I guess you're right. Knowing the harmony of the heavens sounds tough. Do you have anything easier I could practice in the meantime? Let me think. Your skill level is still quite low, but... Thanks, teacher. I remember when you first decided to teach me some magic. I was so excited that I went out and practiced over and over again. You must pace yourself. Using too much magic can drain both body and soul. Yeah, boy, I know that. After that time, I was so tired that I couldn't stay awake. I was so tired I slept for a full day. I woke up in bed. Technically, it was 2 days. Oh, so it was you who carried me home. Now that I think about it, no one else would have bothered. Thank you. Ewan, don't push yourself too hard. Magic is no game. I know, and don't worry. Teacher! What is it, Ewan? Do you remember a few years ago when you went to visit Commander Garrick? That was when I met you and followed you back to Caer Palin. I never said thank you for taking me in, teacher. I've never regretted it. I remember it clearly. I kept thinking, what have I gotten myself into? If that's the way you felt about it, why didn't you let me be your student? Your eyes. My eyes? You had a spark in your eyes. I knew that I saw an exceptional talent for magic in those eyes. Wow, that's really something. I would have never guessed. I'm sure as your training progresses that you will feel your power grow. I'll train even harder then. Back when I first started, I thought you were kind of scary. Me? Well, you don't really talk much. I always thought you were angry with me and I didn't know why. All that because I was so silent all the time? Yep, but after a while, I figured out it was just the way you were. Ewan, you can never find truth in words spoken or unspoken. Truth lives within the heart. But other people can't see what's inside your heart, can they? If you can trust one another, you can see, and you will understand. Oh, is that how it works? I think I get it now. But talking is so important in building friendships, isn't it? We use words to communicate things like feelings and ideas. But all that stuff is just on the surface. Does that mean that if people use their hearts, they can communicate without using words? That's right. You really are great, teacher. You teach me by making me teach myself, and I mean more than just magic. Remember how angry you were at me that one time? Back when I took out that magic tome? I wasn't angry that you took the tome out with you. It's that you took it without... It's that you took it with you without asking and went for a stroll. And then you stopped to play in the river. That's right, then I dropped it and splash, right in it went. It wasn't in the water long, but those pages were totally eligible. That utter carelessness. No, your lack of consideration. That's what made me angry. I'm sorry. But I never took any books with me when I went to the river after that. And there were other things as well. Oh, you don't mean that? Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. I never had a student so troublesome as you. But I promise to be much more careful in the future. Is there even a shred of truth in those words? Yikes! You rascal.